All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Rob here at Smirking Gun Reviews, doing a kind of a short video. We're back in our comics corner, if you want to call it that. I'm even surrounded by, I didn't even necessarily need to do this. I got some of my boards here I got to do something with. I got this classic Sabretooth #1 from 1991, 92. It's what, Days of Future Past. Fantastic Four Annual number 23 from 1990. Jesus. I've got comics coming out of my ears. But what we're here to talk about is something I don't usually do single issue talks about. Maybe I should do that from now on. I haven't done one since Saga. If you don't know what I'm talking about there, check out the video. That's literally WTF. But what we need to talk about is Walking Dead number 192. So kind of figured out that this is how it was going to go. Issue 191 came out with a very, very surprising event. So spoilers if you haven't read issues 191 or 192. In 191, Rick says that we are not the Walking Dead in a page reminiscent of way back in the day when he said we are the Walking Dead. He changes it by saying, we don't have to be anymore. And if that didn't sound like a goodbye speech, I don't know what did. It's the same thing that they do on the show. Don't do this kind of thing unless you're planning on killing a character. And again, this is to me subverting expectations. Sometimes it's done well and sometimes it's not done well. It reminded me of 6 Feet Under's final season when they, spoilers for 6 Feet Under fans. If you plan on watching it or if you haven't gotten that far, here's a spoiler for that. The main character, Nathan, he dies before the finale. They kill him off earlier in the season before the show's over, and it's just like as impactful as, Game of Thrones season 1. The ending of that. Or near the ending of that, where, spoilers for Game of Thrones, Season 1, where they killed Ned Stark. If you don't know that by now, get the fuck out of here. But in this, I don't know how to feel, because after last season of The Walking Dead, when all this shit's going on, and we could talk about this forever, and how I disagree with a lot of things that have been going on there, they got Rick Grimes out of, spoilers for Walking Dead. Jesus Christ, it's like everything. Spoiler alert, I'm going to get groceries later and I might get carrots. Uh-oh. So anyway, spoilers for all things ever. If you're not caught up on most pop culture, don't watch this. Rick Grimes, helicopters his ass out of there, and we have yet to hear anything really more about what's going on with that. But everybody in the Walking Dead television universe thinks Rick is dead while he's off, doing whatever, filming or taking a break and then going to filming his movies. But we always had Rick and Carl still in the comic. We had Michonne. We had, things were all good. And the comic book I'd said in other videos, the Walking Dead comic has never let me down. I guess this must be time course correcting. I mean, and when I bring up all these subverting expectations of deaths and stuff, and issue 200's coming, it's not really a surprise to me that he killed Rick in 192. It's not. It maybe is poor timing to me that when that wound is raw still for a lot of people. So, but I don't think Kirkman's ever concerned himself with what we wanted, right? I mean, he's telling his story. This is his right. He gets to take Rick wherever he wants him. But reading this, and this is a really cool, it's got this cover underneath, but it's the blank cover. I don't know if he's trolling us or if this is a legit. It's just that when I was reading it, I felt a little bit early on, what is this? I mean, so like I said, spoilers, man, if you don't want to know, if you thought he survived, with nobody there to see him go. No goodbyes, no nothing. Again, subverting the expectations. And then the worst thing for me was was knowing that he was by himself, knowing that they were going to let him turn and have Carl find him and kill him. And they automatically know who did it. It was the Sebastian kid, the little motherfucker Joffrey-like character in the comic, who's just another worthless piece of shit that took out Rick. And I know what he's trying to say here and all this stuff. And they're saying that he's gonna keep him. They're gonna keep him in the jail. And Carl being okay with that, and then going down to the cell. This kid whining just like he did with Negan. Except he tells this one to shut up, that the only thing you're sad about is that you got caught. And that if he ever gets out, you're dead. Now, then at the end here, when Carl is leaving, everybody wants to say goodbye, and some people are leaving, and it's basically everybody from everybody that came from Alexandria, nobody's staying, and probably some Commonwealth people here. I would not be surprised if there's some Commonwealth people in this big group. But then as they leave, they carried on to 2 pictures and everything, but carrying his body back, and it's supposed to be a big deal. But Michonne has almost no reaction yet in this. They don't give her, she does not react in any way that I was just like, what? But Carl falls out of their carriage, and he says that he survived so much, but now he dies? Oh God. I can't go on without him. I can't do this anymore. Not anymore. I want this comic to end now at issue 200. I want them to start it over. Not all the way over, but if they're going to continue on, I would like them to start at number 1 after 200. Whatever the direction their story is going in. I like this. I do believe Negan's going to be back here, which I am really curious to see how that's going to go. I think that's very important in the turning point of this comic. I hope that maybe I'll change my mind by the time we get to 200. I don't feel betrayed by Kirkman or anything. I just think it's poor timing. It makes me not want to really have much to do with the show ever. I'm still down with the comic. I'm still down with this. So yeah, if you can get these, the price difference, there was none, but I have a feeling these would go fast. So I don't know, Robert, but a guy named Robert. I don't know what to say, but if you like this, please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Hit the bell for all notifications. If you want to contribute to the channel, it's down below. So hopefully this isn't hitting everybody too hard, but I kind of felt like this was coming, and now it's here. So we're now living in a post-Rick Grimes comic world. So this is Robert Smirking Gun Review saying have a great day, and we'll see you next time.